Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Craig Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. Well, a chance to check out some stats for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Backcourt of Harden and Bogdanovic. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Beal in at the 3 spot. And for the Hawks, they've got Young. Okongwu is out there with Zachary Rizache. And there's Porzingis. And it's MP in at the 2. You know, these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
Now, MP. Bradley Beal missing from long range. Here's Rizache. No good on the triple. Now the Clippers with it. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, sloppy play sabotage. I mean, they'll have to be much more focused this time around.
A nice shot by MP.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Outside Bogdanovic. And stolen by MP. Beal with the steal. Outside Leonard. Lets it go with the 3. That's good. And so Beal with the assist.
Mechanically so efficient and smooth. Leonard off the catch there.
Lets it go from 11. Shots good from Young.
You know, that's exactly how they wanted to run that possession, guys. Beautiful.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks, guys. Well, one thing we're seeing with both teams in Los Angeles, managing the contract lengths of their aging veterans with an eye toward free agency in the next few summers. With Paul George leaving the Clippers, and for the Lakers, LeBron James perhaps eyeing the door here. Not everyone is happy with the approach, but they're sticking to it for now.
Taking that long view approach. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Showing off his inside game, Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
MP outside. Pass to Young from the arc. The Clippers grab the miss. It's Beal on the wing, covered by MP. And Bogdanovic kicks to Leonard. It's good from long range. Leonard's got 6.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
MP passes to Young. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. On the wing, Harden. Here's the 3. That's good. And so Beal with the assist.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Young to end the run. Atlanta again missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Nobody near Leonard. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. He's got 8.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Atlanta making a switch here. Daniels, a different look for the Clippers. Lopez, he's checked in for Zubac. Beal comes in for Leonard. And it's Paul in for James Harden. Steps back. Pass to Daniel. The Hawks again can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 13. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Dunn's got his second bucket.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Here is Daniels from downtown. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lopez left side. 6 on the shot clock. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. And the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic. And for a 7-footer, Brook Lopez is pretty versatile. You get all the defensive impact you'd expect, but he can also consistently score on all 3 levels.
Daniels, no good. And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been playing some... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. In the post, it's going to be Collins and Lopez. Dunn is out there with Chris Paul, and it's Beal in at the small forward. The Hawks trail by 15. So we're talking about Dyson Daniels here, Greg. Just how incredible a defender is this kid?
I mean, last season he came in second in terms of voting for Defensive Player of the Year, led the league in steals, and this young man's just getting started. It's going to be a problem for a long time.
And Clark, I've got to say, you might have been one of the first true combo forwards, and that's not a rarity anymore.
No, it's common. It's actually 13 to a dozen now when you talk about the versatility of forwards in this league. And sizes going north of 6'8", ability to make threes and go rack to rack. You're not boxed into any one position nowadays. It's all about being a skilled, versatile basketball player regardless of your size. And I love it for the game and for the spectators.
Collins, a screen on Daniel. Paul kicks to Collins. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. Another one falls for the Clippers.
And with Bogdanovich is that well set up, he's almost automatic. Nice shot.
MP passes to Alexander Walker. Three-pointer, Daniels. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. Out to the wing. And Bogdanovich out top the key. Rebound by the Hawks.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
So for the Hawks, Krejci's checked in, and Trae Young subbed in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. James Harden, he's checked in for the Clippers. Easy money, James Harden.
Harden has been lethal from outside for a long time. Add another to the career total.
Daniels, no good. Clippers leading by 12. Outside, Bogdanovich. Beal against Young. Back to Bogdanovich. The 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Oh, he is so good from deep. Bogdan is even better shooting out of the corner.
MP kicks to Young. Off target from outside.
Trying to match 3, sometimes you get too amped up and it affects your ability to knock down the shot.
Lopez, a screen on Young. Lopez outside. No good from outside. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 15-point game. A 3-pointer is right on target. Krejci's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Bogdanovich passes to Lopez. Now Beal with the drive. Krejci with the rebound.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. The Clippers remain scrappy. James Harden said, in order for us to have a chance, we have to bring it every single night. One thing about this team, we're all happy for each other. It can be anybody's turn on a given night. Nobody's going to be upset, and even when we lose, we're still happy for each other. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Leonard, he's checked in for Beal. And now, in the first half of December, more games under our belt. And so it's Los Angeles with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm joined by Clippers head coach Ty Lue. And coach, when Kawhi Leonard comes out like he has tonight, what's the overall impact?
It impacts our team. I think, everything opens up. Guys are less on edge. And when he starts like this, it gives us a great momentum going into the game. So we like what he's doing right now. Now we got to build on it.
When you have a player like that, you follow his lead. Thanks, coach.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
They've got MP. Reza Shea is out there with Okongwu. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder.
Every opportunity he gets, Harden will take that. He's very efficient from range.
MP kicks to Porzingis. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Okongwu finds Reza Shea. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Well, with Zubac, obviously, Clark, you're getting strength, but he's underrated when it comes to skill. Good passer and nice ball skill.
Kevin, I like his little jump hook in the post. He's got a nice little touch with the push shot in there. He can get it done anywhere in the paint. He knows exactly when to look for and take his shots. His IQ playing inside is as good as it gets.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Young from outside. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists here tonight. Outside, Beal. Leonard looking around. Fires the 3. Drains it. Kawhi. Kaboom.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight things.
MP kicks to Young. And the 3 off target. Los Angeles leading by 15. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Reza Shea. And that one's good. Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard has had great momentum on offense here. He's making moves with no hesitation.
MP dishes to Young. Fires the 3. Traps in the tray. Young's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Hawks.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days. Look, the intentions were good. I like the unselfishness, but the execution, a lot to be desired.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. Pulls it from the elbow. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Leonard's got 11 in the second half. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
You look at MP, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going. And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass. That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Pass to Rizachet. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got 8 rebounds in this game. Leonard on the wing. Over MP. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And that's 36 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
And that one's good, MP.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Hawks will go. And so, MV will bring it up for the Hawks. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. In the post, it's going to be Collins and Lopez. Call out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Flowers in at the 3 slot. It's to Lopez. Now Paul. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their systems.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Dunn passes to Flowers. Back to Dunn. Tries from 16. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Well, I tell you, it's awesome, absolutely awesome to see Dunn work in his effective mid-range jam. So sharp, so accurate, so timely.
Ball against Daniels. Dunn outside. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. Clippers moving the ball around. And it's Dunn penetrating. Lays it up off the glass. Dunn's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Dunn finishing in style, and the explosion to the hoop. Powerful.
MP passes to Alexander Walker. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Lopez finds Paul. Now Collins. The 3 buries the long-range jumper.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to Paul. And you think about the balance of power between the conferences. How about this, Greg? In the last 26 years, there have only been 3 Eastern Conference teams favored to win the NBA Finals.
2011 Heat, the 2013 Heat, and then the 2024 Boston Celtics. So for those arguing for top 16 seeding in the playoffs, this might be your go-to stat.
Outside Collins. Collins with another miss. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway.
He certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reach the fourth quarter. Here's Paul. No good off the front iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
This is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Christie's checked in. Okongwu against Paul. To the left wing, pass to Christie. Over MP, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Hawks have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Porzingis can't hit.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
He was free to fire at his leisure there, not much resistance.
To the inside. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And then Collins slams it in.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Clippers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And tonight they will knot up the season series one apiece. You got to think they had that loss earlier in the year in the back of their minds. They showed a really nice response here tonight against Atlanta.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kawhi Leonard.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Paul kicks to Dunn. Paul with the ball, now guarded by Porzingis. Count it.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Nailed from three-point land. .27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lopez sets a screen for Dunn. And Lopez throws it down.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And here is Paul. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
James, congratulations on a big win, but I ask you this. Where does this team need to continue to grow?
Our backbone, what we're going to rely on is our defense, and it's on us now defensively to be able to lock up, be able to communicate, and be able to sustain it for full quarters. And once we get that at a high level and consistently, it's going to be a problem.
Thanks, James. Back to you.